Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Tuesdays with Fran. This is Fran. Yes, I'm shaved. I kind of look strange without my beard. And welcome to this new episode of Tuesdays with Fran. So, today I am in Ituren. Ituren. I'm very bad at the spelling. A very small village in the middle of the Malerreca Valley. We are an hour northwest of Pamplona. We are between Pamplona and the city of San Sebastian. Okay, pretty much in the middle of the west coast, or the west part of the Pyrenees, in the Spanish side. Okay, so that's where we are today. So let me show you this beautiful little village. Okay, with incredible houses and well, all of this Basque tradition. As you can see, nature is a huge thing. Okay, let me turn the camera around. Okay, so as I said, Ituren really is a very small village. It's only 519 inhabitants in this village. And well, one of the things I love, Hola James, how are you doing? So good to see you here. Well, as I was telling you, one of the good things that this village has is that when you enter the village, you are welcomed by this beautiful medieval bridge called Mariseneco Bridge. Okay? It's a beautiful little bridge that welcomes everybody into the village of Ituren. As I said, Ituren. About altitude, we are only a little bit over 500 feet above sea level. So, well, sorry for the wind. It's kind of quite a windy day today here. It's beautiful though. So we're 500 feet over sea level. The economy of the village has always been shepherding. Okay, it's been one of the most important things all in here. Okay, you're gonna see that today, although now it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It's kind of a busy village because we are on the main road to go to all the villages up in the valleys. Okay, so really this is, let's say, like the entrance to the valley. So you're gonna see that there's a little bit of traffic in this cute little village of Ituren. How come you don't want to turn around? Okay, here we go. So I was telling you that about the houses. The houses, you can see they are huge, very large houses. All of them, or most of them, constructed in very heavy stone. The stone masons are were very good. Here we have houses from the 15th to the 18th century, from the 1400s all the way to the 1900s. Okay, the last ones, but they're a little bit farther away. In this type of villages, we do have two different style of houses. Okay, one, the most traditional one, it is the one that is on the back. Let me cross the road. Okay, that house. There's the traditional Basque house, but we also have these huge palaces. Okay, I'll be back to this one because this is a casa de indiano. Okay, like the Argentina that I showed you, my house. But here, I wanted to show you something different. So remember that 2 weeks ago I tried to come to Ituren, but I couldn't because there was a festivity of Carnival, the beginning of Carnival and everything. And there were these creatures that they're called Joaldunacs. Okay, let's see if we can see them. So these creatures are the ones who wake up Mother Nature. Okay, the dress that they wear is a very traditional dress. The hat that they wear is called tunturo. Tunturro. As you can see, it has threads of ribbons of very bright colors. All the way on the top, you have some feathers. Okay, what it represents are the colors of the spring. Okay, and the new leaves and feathers and all of that, which is all the nature. Then they have this sheep skin to cover their body. Okay, and underneath they have a very delicate petticoat. Okay, like a little lace with ribbons and the whole thing. On their right hand, they carry an hyssop. It is made of the hair of a horse. Okay, and what they do is they when they move it, they say goodbye to evil spirits. But what makes this Joaldunak special, it is right behind him, which are these copper bells. Remember I told you they go from village to village, making all of this noise, waking up Mother Nature. So he is a Joaldunak. Also, I was here in the city of Ituren, they only call them Joaldunaks. But in the rest of the Basque country, we also call them Zampanzar. But if you call them Zampanzar here in Ituren, they would not be happy. So they're called Joaldunaks. In here, only Joaldunaks. You have two names, but here, only one. They're from here, so might as well believe what they say. Anyway, I love these beautiful sculptures of the Joaldunaks. So I was telling you about this big house. This is the house of Indiano. Remember the people who went to the Americas, and when they returned, they made these huge houses with a lot of windows that doesn't have to do much with the tradition of the houses from here. And they did something a little bit peculiar. They planted palm trees. As you can see, palm trees are not original from here. Okay, in the Basque country, we don't have Navarra. We don't have palm trees unless you are in a house of Indiano. All of these plants, all of these palm trees, they have to come from America or from Asia. So it costs a fortune to bring them back then. Well, it costs them a fortune to bring them today here, but back then it was like expensive. So to show that they made it, they would plant in their gardens a palm tree or some of them. Okay? So it was, let's say, a way to show, I wouldn't say to show off, but to make clear to everybody that you made it and you made it big, okay? Because you really can afford to put yourself in your house one of these beautiful palm trees. Whoa, okay, is this car coming over here? No, he's not. Okay, let me turn the camera around again. Let's go to the main road. Eva, buenas tardes. People are looking at me funny, but it's okay, no stress. Here we go. So, as I was telling you, in all of these villages, really the economy, it's agricultural. There's a lot of farming. We do now have some factories around, but most of it still is the farming, the most important economy in most of these villages, okay? Especially here in Ituren, it's a big thing. One of the things that I love of all of these villages is how extremely well maintained are the houses, okay? For us, the houses is probably the most important thing that we have in our culture. So taking good care of a house and the pride of having the house well taken care is a very important, okay? So really that is one of the things. All of the houses are super well taken care. Well, this big building that we have here, let me go all the way to the facade, to the main facade. It is the city hall, the school, it is the whole thing, okay? It is from the 1700s, and it had a previous use. It was a private house, but for many years has been the city hall of Ituren. Right? Another thing that we cannot miss in the Basque country, it is a fronton where, as you can see, kids do play. Okay, let me show you the beautiful city hall of Ituren with this incredible. Okay, let me press again. So I want to make a close-up to the coat of arms of the village. The coat of arms, it is, there we go, San Martin de Tours, okay, following the star and giving his cape to a humble man. Okay, that is the coat of arms of the village of Ituren. And this is the Udalechea, this house of the village, let's put it that way, or the city hall. Okay. The most impressive building that we have in Ituren, it is this incredible palace from the end of 1400s, beginning of the 1500s. Okay, so really, it's an amazing, beautiful palace. It's still private. Okay, so it's an amazing thing. As you can see, it has nothing to do with the much more, let's say, normal houses around here. What else about Ituren? Ituren and many of the villages that we have here, they have a big thing to do in World War II. You know that Spain did not join World War II because we were just coming out from our Spanish Civil War, 1936 until 1939, so we couldn't join World War II. Okay, me again, I want to show you out of the palace the incredible stonework that they have at the side entrance. Look at that beautiful details, all carved in the stone. Isn't that amazing? I love it. I think it's just delicious. Anyway, what I was telling you about World War II. Right behind me now, we do have France. I mean, we're super close to France. So, in fact, that was the occupied area of France. Okay, that was where the Nazis were, and a lot of the people from these villages, and we know from here, from Ituren, they risked their lives to go to the other side, to go into the mountains and bring a lot of the Jews that they were escaping from all around Europe. Okay? So, in fact, a lot of people were killed here because they were helping the Jewish population in Europe trying to come into freedom, which was Spain at that time. And I know it's strange to say that coming to a dictatorship like Franco's was coming to freedom, but we have to compare to the Nazis. So really, all of these people, they risked their lives to, well, in a moment of war, trying to help whoever. And that moment, it was the Jews, the Jewish community around Europe who needed help and support, and all these people, they gave it, right? And as I said, a lot of people died from these villages supporting the Jewish community in Europe, which I think is the most beautiful thing ever. Anyway, let me turn around because we have already done all the village. We entered on the other side, and this is the exit of the village. At the exit of the village, what we have, it's the mill, okay? This was the house of the miller, okay? And as you can imagine, okay, way. Okay, and there has to be a little bit of a water stream to move the stones of the miller. And there you have the little boat, water stream. Okay, so that's the water stream, and all the way at the back we do have the miller's house. So my friends, I think that's pretty much all I want to share with you about the village of Ituren, which is a gorgeous little village, full of beautiful traditions. By the way, if you want to stay here, they have a couple of hostels, very nice, good food, nice peaceful rest, a lot of hikes around the village. So really an amazing place to come. What else? Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, share the video, and if you are not in our mailing list, well, I'm finding out that a lot of people do not get my emails, although they are in the mailing list. Please give me a call, send me a text message to let me know that if you're not getting them, okay? If you subscribe to our email list, you will get all the information on what we do. What are we doing this Sunday? Where I'm cooking with Ainhoa again, and what we are going to be cooking, it's chorizos a la sidra, cider chorizo. We're going to do a couple of tapas. One of them, cider chorizo, because we were asked to do that, to show how we cook it. So get your chorizo and your cider going. That's what we're going to be doing. My friends, have a great week. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone, and we shall see you. Bye-bye. Hola.